We're excited to get on the road again. We wrestled our first three competitions on the road. This is the second of the third. Down in Florida was a great experience, but we took a good old butt whooping, and we've had a sour taste in our mouth now for almost 2 weeks, and we can't wait to get back out there. But it doesn't get any easier. Cornell is ranked 6th or 7th in the country, and presents a real big challenge for us in their arena. It's sold out already, and we've got a lot of top ranked guys on their team we match up with. So, but practice has been the best we've had all year this week, and guys are excited to get back on the road and try to come home with a win.
Questions, Abby?
Coach, what surprised you the most in the early stages of the season?
Well, what surprised me down in Florida, really, we've got a good team, and we didn't perform. I would tell you we were about 50% of what I see every day, and for whatever reason, that we've had a lot of discussion about. It wasn't our best team we put out there in November, which is good. We want our best team out there in March, but we also want to win every time we step on the mat. So we were able to show these guys throughout this week. Look at your films from last year. Look at what you've done. Look at the mistakes you've made, and it's time now to go compete like the team that you are. And a lot of them took this loss to heart really bad, and I'm really excited to see how they respond.
Zach.
For Gomez, for him to do what he did over the weekend, are you shocked by his performances? And then what are his next steps to make the Olympic team?
No, I'm not shocked. Anything this kid does, I'm not shocked. I've said this before. I know he's probably the best wrestler that I have been around technically, tactically in my career. And I've been around some great ones. So anything he does accomplishment-wise will never surprise me because he has all the skills. What surprised me was this tournament was last minute. Didn't know if we were going. The travel, getting down there, making the weight, everything was really in the unknown for him. Luckily, his old man put together and got everything taken care of for him. Now the next steps, obviously, he's got to go place in the World Championships here in the summer. That'll get him an Olympic spot. There's some Pan Am qualification stuff if he doesn't do that. But what this does secure is hopefully that he's on the Mexican national team, and it gives him a chance now to go qualify the weight class to go to the Olympics here in a couple of years.
Coach, right here. What does it mean for wrestlers like Austin, who clearly was kind of like the comeback story of the year last year in the NCAA by a lot of people, but also just wrestlers like Eric Barnett and Braxton and others, even Seth Gross, who's one of our assistant coaches, coming up, being able to not only wrestle competitively in college, but also pursue this other pathway of international wrestling. What does that mean from a development standpoint for you?
Yeah, it's amazing. You look at the development of our kids. Eric Barnett is one. We've taken a Wisconsin kid, and who didn't even make it to the NCAA tournament, has now qualified for the NCAA tournament, and is a two-time All-American, and is looking to go win world and Olympic medals when his career at UW is done. Going to the Olympics and the World Championships in this process, it is always great when you're in a wrestling room and these kids are talking about being Olympic champions, and they want to win world championships. Obviously, winning national championships are expected, but when you have people like Coach Gross and Amos, who's been a world champ, and now Gomez, who looks like he's looking to go win world medals, having those guys around and the expectation of we've got guys that are going to go win world and Olympic medals. It rubs off on these younger guys, their dreams, what they're training for, and it elevates everything in the room. We've never had that before here at UW since I've been here, and now I'm excited. We could be, all over the world with these guys again all summer long, trying to go run down Olympic spots and winning world medals. So very good for our young guys to see, and I'm very excited to see how far these guys can go.
Dan.
You spent the first part of the season on the road. How excited are you to actually get into the field house to be able to compete and you're at home?
Yeah, very excited. December 11th, we've got it circled. It's just the way the schedule falls out. We'll be off next week, or we'll go to Iowa State next week with a bunch of young guys, and then we have one more week on the road out in New Jersey. Then we'll be back in the Fieldhouse December 11th for a great event, Division 1, 2, and 3 matches, all in our Fieldhouse. But the Fieldhouse is special. These kids know it. They love it. We all go to the volleyball games and see how special it is with our fans that turn out. All the new now, the upgrades, the chair bags, Bucky's balcony, all the good things that these kids and these fans are going to get to see. And we're going to accomplish really good things in there this year.
Just one last question. Cornell, going to be a big duel, and Austin has a particular big duel. Can you just kind of preview what you're going to see from the individuals?
Yeah, very big duel. We were able to sneak a win from them last year and upset them here in the Fieldhouse, and they have not forgotten it. They've got Yanni Diakomahalis at 149 that Gomez has to wrestle. He's a 3-time national champion looking for his 4th title. He beat Gomez last year here. Austin's dangerous as an underdog when he's got nothing to lose. And he's coming off, the wins in Mexico. His confidence is high. He took, and we're very excited. They've got a guy, Vito, who just made a U23 world team, wrestling the world championships. Very skilled, very good kid. At 133 pounds, was 3rd at the NCAAs last year. Up and down the lineup, they're heavyweight. Beat Trent Hilger in the NCAA tournament. Their 97-pounder beat us in overtime last year. They've got a very, very, very skilled team. They've accomplished a lot of good things, and they wouldn't be ranked in the top 7 in the country if they weren't good. The arena's sold out. They have a unique situation. They wrestle their matches in their wrestling room. They pull out bleachers. It's about 1,500, 2,000 people, and it's actually a very, very cool environment. I had a former national champion text me yesterday, Jeff Walters, say he can't get tickets. They're sold out. And kind of opened my eyes a little bit about, hey, this is a big deal for them, and we better go in there with our 30 fans and go lay it on the line, or it's going to be ugly. But we're excited to get out there and excited to compete.
Last one, Zach.
Trent, he won his 100th career match. Reaching that milestone, what do you think it meant for him? And as a coach, seeing one of your wrestlers get that, what does that mean to you?
It's big. First of all, it means he's stayed healthy for a long time. And, Trent is the staple of our program. And he does all the right things, and he deserves a lot more than what he's accomplished for how hard he works. And, very proud of what he did. 100 wins is no joke. And especially at this level and being in the Big Ten Conference. So it's always great to get the accolades. It's hard to celebrate them during the year, because we've got bigger things we're looking to accomplish. But when we celebrate everything at the end of the year, and when we look back over what he's done for not only himself, but what he's done for this program and how he's elevated it as a leader and an unbelievable young man, it's going to be great to celebrate with him and his family and all the accomplishments we had. Don't forget he's a 3-time All-American looking for his fourth All-American. To go, to be an All-American this year with a chance of winning a national title, celebrating all his wins, it's going to be a great end of the year to do that with him.